If my only objective was to be successful selling this product by creating content and amplifying the winners, this is what I would do. See, I've been operating an e-commerce business, a brand that sells products, for the last 6 years. I know what it takes to operate it. If I had all the time in the world and could choose my ideal schedule, this is what it would be. So let's go through it together so you can get an idea of how much work this is going to take and what you're going to have to put in to achieve success. So if you're just looking at this high level, you can see that there's some stuff that we repeat on a daily basis, but there's also some stuff that's different. For example, I go to the gym every morning without fail, at least 6 days a week, sometimes 5, but at least 6 days a week. You got to take care of you. Let's start here on Monday, and then we'll finish it off with Sunday. When I get back from the gym on Monday, I pull up my KPI tracking sheet, which you've seen, and I document all the KPIs. I set the time period from Sunday to Sunday, and then because it's Monday, I have a whole week's worth of data to input. It takes me about 15 minutes. It's not hard at all, but it's important to have your finger on the pulse at the beginning of the week. Then I look at our content. I'm looking for views, saves, likes, shares, comments, and looking for any outliers, anything that's done well. You know when a post does well. Take that post, save it in a Google Drive. I call mine the Banger Bank. You call yours whatever you want. After that, I'll answer emails and get administrative work done. It's important to do that stuff every day. Right after that, I'm going to document what I'm doing. Because I've just documented my KPIs and looked at my content and answered emails and gotten the administrative work out of the way, I have a pretty good idea of what I'm doing today. Pull out your phone, document it. Even if you don't post it, even if you don't use it, it's going to be great B-roll. What if you're in the shop filling up product? What if you're taking samples to another place? What if you're just sitting here working and editing on your phone? Get shots of that stuff. It's great B-roll, and it really helps us be relatable when we want to create content in the future. That's why we film what we're doing every day. We want to get in a habit of this becoming regular for us. It also gives us content and things to post and edit during the week without having to do the batch recording, which we'll talk about in a minute. When I'm done filming, I'm going to post. And that's non-negotiable. You got to post every day, at least once a day, ideally 3 to 5 times a day. But we're not going to go that heavy just yet. We need to get in the habit of just posting once. So that's what happens next. When you are done with that, then you can have some lunch. Now, while I'm eating lunch and preparing and cooking my food and sitting down and getting ready, I'm going to get some more shots. Making coffee, pouring a drink. These are all great opportunities to record B-roll and talk about what you're doing to tell a story so we can get interested in you. You're the star of this show. We want to be able to watch you and learn about you and understand why you're doing what you're doing. Getting shots like these really help. After that, I'll come back and check the status of our ads. Go into the Facebook Ads Manager and I'll look at the data. How are the ads performing? Is the CPA too high? Are we still profitable? Cool. How about our click-through rates? Which ads are performing the best? What kind of optimizations can I make? I want you to do this at least once a week, but I recommend checking your ads every day. They are the lifeblood of your business and it's how you get new customers. After that, I go into meetings, and what you'll see is that meetings are towards the end of the day, Monday through Thursday. And that's because we want to save the best of our brain for us and our business. When it comes to meetings, you're probably meeting with contractors, employees, direct reports, outside people, potential partners, like all this stuff. Having conversations doesn't use as much computing power, but if we have the conversations first, we burn all that brain power before we need it for our business. Save the brain power for the editing, the administrative work, and the work that you need to get done to move the needle in your business. I'll be honest with you, meetings don't move the needle. Meetings don't make you more money. Meetings don't increase your sales or help you make better videos. They make us feel good about what we're doing, but they rarely lead to needle-moving events. They will eventually, but not right now. We're not leveraging all-stars and we don't have the money to pay them anyway. So these meetings, I can almost guarantee, they're not that effective. Now, if you don't have any meetings that day, get back into content or product development or anything else that your business needs. After that, I have dinner and then we have free time. After the free time and I'm sitting down on the couch and the kids are, put to bed, I pull out my phone and I answer all of the comments and DMs. Get as many done as I can. This is the only non-negotiable every day. Those are your customers. They're reaching out to you. They want to talk to you. Warm them up. Talk to them. Nurture them. Show them you're a real human. You've got to respond to everybody and you've got to do it every single day. I'm also going to watch a few videos and scroll my niche a little bit by going to the Explore page on Instagram and typing in e-commerce or products. And I'm going to scroll through them and just see what people are doing. I'm going to leave some comments there too. Remember, this is how we get our attention. Social media, organic content. This is where the sales come in. Nurture that pipeline. Keep that roadway swept and clean and pretty so people want to come. And then we can go to bed. Tuesday's a little bit different. We don't need to check our KPIs every single day, and we don't need to save our best content every day. That's just a Monday thing. So in place of that, on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we're going to be doing editing. Anything that we've recorded during the batch recording session or right here, we're going to edit. Because after we do our administrative work, we're going to do some more filming and we're going to post. After that, lunch, film some B-roll. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you'll see skills training. We make our money with this and this. We need to get better at what we're doing. We need to be reading books, listening to podcasts, listening to audiobooks, going through the trainings in the accelerator, posting content to get audited, working on the checklist items, listening to Alex and Layla Hermosi, anyone who has done what you want to accomplish. Use this time to improve your skills. Remember, if you don't have the skills yet, they will hold you back eventually and you'll need to develop them anyway. If you don't have a place to start with the accelerator trainings. Spend an hour a day going through them to check those checklist items off. In a couple of weeks, you'll be done. And then you can just focus on content and revenue generating activities now that your foundation is solid. After that, it's meetings, dinner, free time. The whole after meetings section is the same for every day of the week. You've got to respond to your people, comments, DMs, and watch some videos in your niche. If you're anything like me, business banking can feel intimidating and overwhelming. That's why this video is sponsored by Relay, a business banking platform that's better than all the others. Why do I say it's better? Because I use it. I love it. And it's way better than all the other big name banks that I've used. They do everything I need a bank account to do. Multiple accounts? No problem. Send checks? Easy. Pay yourself? Statements? Connect to QuickBooks Online? All of it. It's taken me years to find a banking partner like Relay. So I reached out to them. I asked them if we could work together to sponsor this video because I enjoy and use their products so much. And I know that if I spread the word to you, there's a chance you'll get to experience what I've experienced. Stress-free online business banking. The setup is super easy and can be completed from your computer at home. All you need is your LLC paperwork and your EIN. After a short application process, you're done. There's no monthly fees, there's no monthly minimums, there's no account minimums, there's no minimum balances, there's no hidden fees. Big thanks to Relay for sponsoring this video. I'll leave an affiliate link in the description so you can get set up with your very own business bank account from the comfort of your home. And then eventually we'll get over to Friday. No meetings on Fridays. We don't do that. Fridays are our days to create. Over the course of the week, I've been answering comments. This is going to give me an idea of what type of questions people are asking, so I can include it when I do some batch recording on Friday. What's batch recording? When you sit down and you record 10, 20, 30 videos in one sitting. Change your shirt a couple of times, look at the comments, answer them, record a piece of content. Just talk to the phone. Doesn't have to be crazy, doesn't have to be overly complicated. Just use good lighting, good audio, and record some content. Whether you're out in the shop or you're in the studio or you're shipping packages or you're standing in front of a computer with a bunch of cameras around you like I am now, just get it done. Batch record. That way you'll have stuff to edit throughout the week. That way you'll have stuff to send to your editor when you're ready for them. Then we're going to post content and have lunch. After lunch, I like to plan out next week's content. For example, I just did a bunch of batch recording. That's because I set it up from last week. So I'm going to do the same thing now. I'm going to set myself up for next week. I'm going to look at the comments and the customer service replies. I'm going to look at the emails we're getting and what people are saying in the DMs and on social media, and I'm going to document them. And all those things that I document, I'm going to create a list, and I'm going to create from that list when I batch record. You can write down any hooks, topics, or questions that are of interest to you or interest in your niche. You can type in words and hashtags inside Instagram and look at what people are saying. You can go on Google. If you sell a vegan muffin mix, you can go on Google and type in vegan muffin mix. Or how do I create vegan muffin mix? You can look at all those different things and it will lead you down rabbit holes. There's no excuse for not knowing what to create. Anything. Just keep it simple. Keep it super, super simple and just answer one question or address one topic or one concern. If you get stuck, use the hooks list that I've provided for you with 300 hooks. Just pick one of those and do it. If you get stuck, copy one of the pieces of content in that list that I gave you of top performing content. The next thing that we're going to do is take a look at our ads again. We did that on Monday. We checked the status of our ads, and we're also going to check them on Friday. We're going to look at what ads did the best. After we've done that, we're going to create some new ads. We're going to look at the content that performed best throughout the week, or we're going to go into our Google Drive, our Banger Bank, and we're going to pull videos out, and we're going to create at least 3 new ads. I prefer to use a 3-2-2 formula, which you've heard me teach. 3 pieces of creative, 2 headlines, 2 descriptions for each one. Super simple stuff. You just go in there and duplicate the ads, swap out the creative, turn off the stuff that's not working, and test another batch. What we're trying to do is put a bunch of players in the game, and whoever's the top performers, we're trying to make a team of all-stars. And once we have a batch of creative that's performing well and getting a high click-through rate, then we can optimize it and continue to tweak it. This is the process. This is how it works. We have to continue to optimize. It's not just I'm going to put an ad up once this week and we'll give it a shot. We'll see how it does. No. This is a constant effort, a constant process of manipulating and optimizing and tweaking things and editing things and changing the hooks and the titles and the pacing and the lighting. Experiment with all of it. This is our time to do that. After all, this is how you're getting attention for your brand. You're amplifying what's already working. So this is what you're doing right here, creating ads with your best performing content and editing variations of your best performing content to ideally enhance what's already working. Now, if you've got a campaign, it's making you money profitably, don't turn it off just because, okay? We want to keep those going. We want to grab the ad and we'll make another version of it and post a new ad next to it. But don't turn things off just to do optimizations. It's not always a good idea, because sometimes the optimization will make things worse. Keep track of all this stuff in an Excel file. I call it change log. Now, Saturday, you can't skip the gym, all right? I think you're getting out of it. And then we're gonna tie up some loose ends and record B-roll. We're just going to do as much recording as we possibly can to get more data, to get more content, more video, more pictures, more everything. It really does make your job easier. That's what Saturday is all about. After dinner, make sure you respond to the comments in the DMs. Sunday's rest and recovery day, and do whatever you need to do. Just make sure you respond to your customers. Now, remember, this is the ideal schedule based on no other outside factors. No family, no job, no 9 to 5, no spouse, you're not getting married, you're not traveling, whatever. So don't think that this is gospel and you have to follow this to a T. If you do, you will be successful. But I want you to take the ideas that we've talked about from this schedule and apply it to your own schedule so you can make sure that you're setting aside time for the right activities. Activities that will make you money and help you grow your business, not just make you feel productive or make you feel busy. If you have questions on this stuff, bring it to the Thursday call or shoot me a DM inside the community. I'd be happy to clarify stuff or talk through anything on here with you. If you like this video, there's a lot more where that came from. I have put together some incredible trainings, frameworks, scripts, and everything else you might need to make content effortless so you can have more followers and make more sales, just like these members right here. Click the link below and you'll have instant access to everything. I'll see you on the new members call.